Well, happy Friday, my abnormals. Remember, you guys are my abnormal tribe. So with that being said, I hope that your Friday is going accordingly as planned, and Spirit pretty much brought me here in order to update you guys in regard to my life and what has been going on. Now, the last piece of content that I uploaded for you guys, I was pretty much ranting and raving in regard to a situation when I used to volunteer here as a zoo volunteer here in my local area. Well, that has all ended, and it ended on a very shady note. So that is pretty much what that content is all about. Now, if you want to know what happened, I'm not going to expound here in this piece of content. You're gonna have to watch that video. I do understand it's a rather long video, but you know, you guys are adults. I can't just give you bits and pieces of a story when you guys can handle a full-blown grown adult story. And that's pretty much what that is, a full-grown adult story that you guys can handle. So before I continue, I also want to say, if any of my videos resonate with you or anyone you possibly know, please don't forget to click subscribe, like, comment, and or share these videos. And I would gladly appreciate that very much. So continuing on, I was sitting here thinking about my life in retrospect. I would say a couple of good years ago when I was living in my old apartment, recording content for you guys, and I was pretty much known to you all as the methamphetamine addict trying to get clean. And I was pretty much angry at the world. I didn't like people, which, you know, I still pretty much don't. My cat had passed away. You know, I didn't have a solid niche. I didn't have a sense of direction. I was just lost. And, you know, now I feel like I'm no longer walking my path with the guidance of my spiritual team. I feel like I have stepped into my path. And I'm very grateful to have taken these particular courses to have gotten me in my path. And these particular courses are to become a peer support specialist. Now, the word peer actually means something. It's an acronym for something, but I won't get into all of that right now. I will say that it has to do with recovery. So basically, I will be taking my life and or experiences in regard to my drug addiction, and I will be applying that to individuals' lives that are trying to get out of the matrix in order to better themselves. So I will be advocating for these people. I will be probably going to court-ordered sessions with these particular individuals. I will be taking these individuals and attending the movies with these individuals. I will be taking them to meetings and attending these meetings with these individuals. I will probably be cleaning some of these individuals' homes, you know, because they probably won't be able to do so. I will be a great part of these individuals' lives. And I am truly proud to say that I am grateful and happy and thankful to be your newest peer support specialist. And the classes started on the 17th. They ended on the 20th, with the 20th being the examination day. And the classes began at 8 o'clock in the morning and they ended at 4 o'clock p.m. And let's see, it was done via Zoom, however you want to pronounce that word. It was done that way, so you didn't have to leave the comfort of your home. You could just remain, you know, a lot of people stayed in bed and done them damn classes. You know, so it was, you know, a total of, I would say 32 to maybe 35 hours. And, you know, you had to complete those hours, plus you had to pass the examination. And the exam was the open book examination. So, you know, we could use our notes, open books. You know, I mean, there was no reason for any of us to have failed the examination because it was open damn book. And come to find out, everybody that was in that particular class passed. So I'm very happy for everybody. And so anyway, the examination was given to us after lunch. So we had our lunch that Thursday at about 12 o'clock, like we usually do, maybe a little bit after, because we had class prior. And then after lunch, which was about, I'll say 1 something, we started to take the examination. And Unfortunately, but fortunately, I was the last person to get done due to my damn ADHD. It was kind of hard for me to soak in the information and get the lessons accordingly. But I fought through it. Excuse me, you guys, my throat is dry as hell. But anyway, I fought through it, and I did it, and I passed the exam. Well, first of all, the coordinators told us if we were to receive a phone call, that meant that we did not pass the courses and we had to do them over again. And they would, they, meaning the coordinators, they would be there to help us along the way. And if we did not receive a phone call, that meant we passed the examination. Well, that particular night, I did not receive a phone call, nor was I waiting for a phone call either. So I knew that I had passed the exam, but I didn't know how well I did until I opened up the email that I received the following day. And I seen my grade, and I seen 98%. I've been seeing the numbers 98. I'm going to have to look that up because I'm pretty sure they're angel numbers. But I'm 98%. I missed the. I missed it by one damn question. I could have had 100%, but I'm not tripping because I still got 98%, and I passed pretty much with flying colors. So I am. Hey, I have to congratulate my own self if there's nobody else in this world that's going to congratulate me. So yes, I am your newest peer support specialist. My certificate will be in the mail within 7 to 10 business days. So I'm assuming, considering I passed the exam on the 20th, those particular certificates probably were mailed out the 21st or the 22nd. Either way it goes, I will get my certificate via the mail, and I can't wait to get it. And but yesterday I went to update my resume with the gentleman who coordinated this whole entire event, and they worked on my resume with me, and they also helped me apply for a job at the particular facility that they pretty much are employed at. And I'm hoping, and I'm praying that I get this particular position where I will be taking these individuals to and fro to where they need to go to, and all of that good stuff. So fingers crossed. And all of this comes, a good couple of days before my birthday. And being the empath that I am, I already have a funny feeling that I'm going to be spending my birthday alone, which is fine. A great majority of us empaths, we spend a great majority of our lives alone anyway. But it's going to be a little bittersweet because I wouldn't mind spending, well, no, I'm not going to be spending it alone. My spiritual family is going to be there 100% of the way. So there is no alone anything. If nobody in this particular realm spends my birthday with me, that's fine, because my family within the spiritual realm and my cosmic friends and all of those particular elements, they'll be here with me to celebrate. So I'm very happy, you guys. And so it could be worse. I think a year or so. I think last year for my birthday, I was probably doing fucking methamphetamine. I think the year before that for my birthday, I was doing fucking methamphetamine. And if I wasn't, I'm pretty sure that I was doing it somewhere in between. So, it could be a lot worse, and it's not. So I'm very thankful and I'm very grateful that I dug myself out of the out of the hole. And I'm also thankful and I'm also grateful that Source and my spiritual team and the universe also were there to help keep me afloat and did not allow me to drown. So yes, you guys, if I can do these particular things and be highly ADHD and bipolar, you guys can do this too. You can fight your addiction and you can make it through, and you can overcome. And that's exactly what I am doing. I am overcoming the stigma, and that's what a great majority of what we talked about in class, stigma. That's another reason why peer support specialists exist, because we're here to fight against the stigma in regard to drug addiction and mental illness. And so I'm really grateful to be a part of this of this organization, because we're here for a major cause and or causes. So these courses were free to me due to my medical plan here. So I have access, and through access, I am hooked up with Mercy Care. So they pretty much pay for the entire course. Of course, I had to pass these particular, of course I had to pass the exam in order for them to pay for any damn thing, but they pay for these particular courses. They will also pay for future courses that I will have to take in order to keep myself updated in regard to being a peer support specialist. So I'm going to have to attend seminars, meetings, and all of that type of stuff. I'm going to have to keep myself up to par because, you know, this job is forever changing, and I'm going to have to change and adapt with it. And I'm ready for it, you guys. You know, I'm ready for it. So, excuse me, with that being said, you know, I'm no longer that, you know, methamphetamine addict that you guys knew me to be a couple of years ago. You know, I'm actually doing something with myself, and I have a solid niche, and that niche is helping people and being that light worker to on God's behalf to help bring people to the light. And I'm not just doing this for myself, I'm doing this for you guys too. We're all doing this together, you know. The fight is just not, you know, it's all of us. We're all in it together. So those courses, I done for myself, but I also done them for all of us, because we're all going to save lives together. It's not just going to be me. It's going to be myself and my abnormals. We are going to save lives together. And it starts as soon as I get that certificate and I book me a job. And that's when it begins, you guys. So with that being said, I'm going to end this particular content. You guys have a lovely and blessed Friday. I am going to get something to drink because my throat is extra dry.